So what I have here is some redundant code. And what I mean is the P, H1, and H2, they all share the same font, the CSS attribute, and that's font family. And this is redundant code, and you're always looking to do less with more whenever you're coding. So I want to show you two different ways on how I could make this little bit of code a bit better than it is now. And by better, I just mean give us the same results with less code. So the first idea is going to be CSS grouping. We're going to group together the P, H1, and H2 into one group and apply those same attributes to them in one line. And how I do that is I separate each declaration by a comma, rather each specific tag that I'm targeting. So I go P, comma, H1, comma, H2. And here we go. I am ready to give them the font family. There we go. And now with that, I could actually get rid of this from the other ones. I'll save it, and if I go back to the page, this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like with the code that we had before, and now when I refresh it, it should look exactly the same. So I'm going to give it a refresh, and well, it must have been me just zooming in and out, but the point is that it didn't change much. If it didn't change at all, actually. Because the font family is still there. Now that's good because that saved me a whole lot of all that extra lines of code, but there's one other way I could kind of get that same effect with even less code. Now you have to consider that all of this content here is what we put into the body of our document, right? So all of the P's and A's and H1s and all that stuff, the block quotes, they all live inside of the body. Therefore, we could eliminate this grouping altogether and just add the font family right in the body. Now, because we declared it here in the body, any new content that we put on there is going to have obviously the Gill Sans font family. Now, because CSS cascades, and because we define this at the very top of our document, if we were to redefine the font family, let's say right here for H1 we'll go times, guess what's going to happen? Or the H2 rather. The H2 is going to get the times. So, in essence, what we've done here is define almost a default font for our document, which is Gill Sans in my case. And if we wanted to redefine specific fonts to a different font family, we could do it. We keep in mind that we have the cascade that goes down, so body is at the very top of the document, and all our other declarations would be down in the document. And because my P and H2 share the same attribute, of course what I could do to save me extra code, I'll put a comma H2, then I'll take that H2 out, and I've grouped together the code, and let's see the result, same thing. So that was it.